So today I'm going to be talking about the assassination of Julius Caesar. I mean, who doesn't know the story, right? But I'm going to just tell it to you again. Sorry for not posting these past 2 days. I was doing my history A-level exam, but now I'm done with that. So yeah, let's get into the video. So first of all, a bit of background. This all happened on March 14th in the year 44 before Christ, so 44 BC. Um, and in I don't need to tell you, Julius Caesar, he was stabbed to death in Rome, Italy, and yeah, he was stabbed to death by his peers, his other Roman senators, and these were politicians who were supposed to help him shape Roman policy and government, seeing as he was the dictator of the Roman Republic in a sense. This was before the Roman Empire, by the way. So, first of all, Julius Caesar, like I said, he was very popular with the Roman people. Not so bad, he was a really successful military leader, and he had managed to expand the size of the Republic to quite significant areas, like parts that are now Spain, France, Germany, Switzerland, Belgium. The Roman Empire, and this is not even the Roman Empire, this is the Roman Republic. This was quite significant, and that was mainly Julius Caesar. He was also not only a military commander and a politician, but also an author, writing about his travels, his theories, and his political views. So quite modern, I don't know, modern, public personality. An author, also a military figure, but also a politician. I don't know, I think it's kind of modern. Anyway, well, he was part of the Senate. He was the dictator, sorry, but he went to the Senate. The Senate, it was made up of appointed leaders, not elected, and they were very jealous of Julius Caesar. It was this guy who had been granted the status of dictator for life in the year 44 before Christ. And that gave him way too much power. And the senators were like, hey, dude, can we have some power? And Julius Caesar, he managed things correctly. He obviously wasn't perfect, by no means. But he's like, yeah, I'm dictator for life, so suck it. It wasn't like that, but Well, they decided to do something about it. So a group of around 60 conspirators, 60 senators decided to meet up and kill Julius Caesar on the day of this meeting of the Senate on March 15th. And, well, when he was coming out, they surrounded him and they trapped him and they killed him. He was reportedly stabbed 23 times. Quite a lot. People really don't know what his last words were. It's famous, like tu brute or something like that, and you Brutus. And those words are disputed. Some people say he said something else. Some people think he was silent. But it is generally agreed upon that the moment he saw Brutus, who had been more like a child to him, he had trusted Brutus. The second he saw Brutus with a knife and preparing to kill him, he just stopped resisting. He was resisting before. The people were just straight up killing him. But the moment he saw Brutus, he felt completely betrayed and just stopped fighting. And that is the assassination of Julius Caesar. And then the consequences. But the assassination is really not that big of a deal. In terms of, they dropped the guy out of the Senate and then they stabbed him. Literally, that's it. So the consequence. Well, obviously when the senators did this, they wanted to increase the power of the Senate. However, they actually got the opposite. It was kind of a failure. Julius Caesar in the afterlife being like, hey, who's laughing now? Because, well, once Caesar was assassinated, the public didn't like this. The public loved Caesar. So when the news reached them that like Caesar was dead, they started hating and resenting the senators for the assassination. And this led to a period of even like civil wars, like actual like civil wars about this. And well, Caesar, he had a grand nephew and an adoptive son. His name was Octavian, and well, he came to power and he emerged as Rome's leader, renaming himself as Augustus. And yeah, Augustus, he essentially ended the Roman Republic and started the Roman Empire. He was now a Roman emperor. And that is it. Like, there's really not much to go on. It's like, well, you have this guy that's just been given the title of dictator for life. Obviously, other members of the Senate are not gonna be pro this. Like, they're gonna obviously oppose it. So, of course, this photo of Christ, it was quite barbaric. They decided to kill him at the Senate, and then they wanted more power for the Senate, but because he was really popular, civil wars ensued, and just bringing about another dictator or emperor, however you want to call it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really short video, but it's a really a small piece of history. Really famous, and like, you probably heard of this 100 times. But hey, it's interesting, so what can I do about it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Bye.